I still got popping at around third gear. Clicking to third gear, the fucking popping happened. After third gear, there is no popping. So honestly, I don't know. I'm gonna look it up some more, see if maybe I guess the only thing now all I can say is maybe the valve adjustments. Maybe that's the next thing, is the valve adjustment.
What is going on, my beautiful people? It's your boy, Mr20west, man. We're in the garage today. Today is one of those days where I need to get the bike right. The fz09 has been having problems with as far as pulling and misfiring lately. At first, I didn't know what it was until I actually Googled it. I thought I needed a valve adjustment because at 20,000 miles, you're supposed to get one for your fz09. Anyway, this video will be all about me changing out these spark plugs. Stay tuned. I ain't never did this before. I'm kind of nervous. Yes, sir. Let's get it. Alright, so first things first, what we got to do is take off this side panel, hit these right here. 1, 2, push pins all over here too. And there's gas right here, push pins here, push pins. Take off this to get to the tank. Oh yeah, and make sure you take off the seat too. That's good. One thing to get off that's hard is the seat, right? So you see these two bolts here. This is also holding down the tank. So you want to go ahead and take these off too, but wait for it. I'm gonna make sure I take off all that. Remember, T25. Alright, so this is pretty important. One of my dang on push pins broke. You order a kit full of push pins just in case one of them break. That way you're not freaking out like, dang, I gotta put it back in the bike and it's not ready. This was like $24 and it's got a set of 415 push pins, so I'm pretty good on push pins. Alright, so this is what the cover look underneath. You see this part? It goes into the bigger part that's on the bike. I'm gonna get you closer later on, but this is where the clips go in, right there. And this is where that big part go. So, take off this bolt for the tank. Let's get it. Okay, so once you get that piece off, which that right there is what leads into your air intake, which is right here on the SG. So that's where the air go in and, you know, give air to the bike, breathe better. I'm gonna cut mine because since I got the ECU flash from V-Nut, I'm not sure if you've seen that vlog, but he recommends that you cut your airbox, this part here, and then you cut your airbox snorkel, and then that'll allow air to come in faster, because my fan cuts on literally at I think he got it set to like 160, and then the fan cuts on to cool the bike down. But you know, the more air the better. You don't have to take off these rubber pieces. Once you get to this point, you're pretty much good. Again, these two bolts, not these two bolts, these two bolts. Okay? You don't have to do this, but I want to. I'm gonna go ahead and take this fuel out. Just make my tank easier to move around and maneuver. Bring out the pump. Alright, so right now, this right here is the airbox. Took off the gas tank, put my gas in a gas can to make this lighter. So I just got to sit to the side. It's still plugged up electronically. I haven't completely taken off the gas tank. I just moved it to the side. I got the hose with the clamps. And let me see. You see these little, you see these little clamps like this? Yeah. So that's right up underneath there, and you just pull it on off. Now, take out my ECU and get this air box off. Got one here, 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 and that should be it. Alright. Alright, so you gotta move the remove the ECU out of the air box. Now take off the 4 bolts around there. One of the clamps came off of my hose. It wasn't even on there like all the way. It's just sitting there. I don't know what it's supposed to be making tight because it just came off like a little nut. Okay, so this right here is the air hose. It goes up underneath the air hose or whatever, and yeah, check that out. And take out the electrical part of it, and then work these clamps. You can use some pliers, and that's from the air box. So yeah. Okay. Just the 3 coil packs with the spark plugs up underneath. This here is hard. Okay. You gotta put your hand on it and then rotate it like this, bruh, and just keep at it, keep at it, keep at it, keep at it, keep at it. Don't really pull on it. From what I've been seeing is people will pull on this part really hard and it'll break. So then you have to buy another coilover pack for this, bruh. Okay, alright. I'm gonna reconnect them to the for the electrical parts so I don't get lost or get them mixed up. Shout out to AutoZone. This right here is spark plug socket. I got the whole set. I love new tools. And then this right here is the actual factual. See if I can clean it up. I'm gonna clean that up for you so you can see that number. DPR9EA9NGK. This is a regular, I guess, copper one that they sell. It's the factory. It's an OME. I was gonna get me a lithium one, but it's not a big deal to me. Have to change it out. I plan on doing a lot more underneath here anyway. So yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and get them spark plugs out. Bro, listen, I'm lucky as hell to have a wife that ride, bro, because I had to go to AutoZone last minute, bro. Like, sheesh. So, I had to go to AutoZone to get this adapter, and I had to get, hold on, let me get in my pocket and get an extension, because the ones I had, it wasn't good enough. So, alright. Now I can take out the spark plugs. Dang. Alright, so clean that up, clean it up, clean it up, clean it up. Okay, so this is the old one. And then this is the new one. The one in the old one. And they talk about gapping, but I believe they already come gapped. There might be a little space there. Okay. I might need to go get me a gap tool. Alright. Check that out. So that's the old one. Okay, so this, I had to go back to AutoZone to get this. This right here is called a gap tool. It helps make sure that the spark plug in between it, in this area right here, that the gap is good. On my fz09, it's between 0.35. I don't know if you can't see the number. Oh yes, you can. 3.5, and you see right here. Boom. You see how that gap? That's a terrible gap. It's not supposed to do it. It's supposed to be snug when it goes through there, because that's 35. You see, and I had to use a little force to get into that. Yeah, so that's a correct gap. But that's pretty much why I was having misfire right there. What up, guys? This day 2. I need to say this. I seen it in a video where a guy actually used this tool, which is a gap tool. It's basically at 4,000 miles you have to gap your freaking spark plugs. But since they're brand new, when they're brand new, you don't have to. You just put them in and they're fine. When they're used like 4,000 miles, that's when you do this. So let me say that, because I thought yesterday I had to gap them, but I don't have to gap them. So let me go ahead and put all of this stuff back together, fire the bike up, and see if it is good. I know for a fact I didn't say this. This right here, this socket is 5/8. 5/8. Now I did get that right from AutoZone. Look how crispy that spark plug is. So yeah, if you was gonna do this, it's 5/8 socket. Okay. All right.
You didn't have to stop to say it. You never had to put your heart on the line. You didn't have to stop to say it. You never had to put your heart on the line.
You didn't have to stop to say it. You never had to put your heart on the line. And now we're at the crossroads making excuses just to stop and talk for a while. I can't believe that you would break my heart. You didn't have to stop to say it. You never had to put your heart on the line.
It's a picture. There we go. It's a picture and it's a video.